everyone, in this video I have the brand new Viseart TRYST palette that I picked up in my last haul video. So I wanted to go ahead and do a little quick get ready with me using these shadows, and I'm also going to do some swatches with you. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so the palette itself looks like this. Very, very pretty. It's like a rose gold metal on top of it. Very nice packaging, very sturdy packaging. And then you open it up. You do get a nice size mirror here that does lean all the way back. It does tilt all the way back. So very nice big mirror there. Also on this, you get a protective little coating here that can be over top of your shadows. I know it's putting a little glare there. But and it's also got the names of each one of the shadows, so you can just flip that over. Alright, so that is what the shadows look like. Very, very pretty. I'm trying to get a really good shot where there's not so much glare on there, but it's just kind of hard to do that. So that is what those shadows look like. Alright, now in the palette you're going to get 3 matte shades and the rest of them are a shimmery. So this one up here, this one, and this one. This one, and this one are all matte shades. All of the rest of them are all of shimmers. Okay, so what we're going to do, I'm going to start up here on this top row first and do swatches. Alright, so there are the swatches of that top row. Very, very pretty. The top one is a matte shade. The other 2 are a shimmer shade. Okay, the next row is going to be this one right here. Alright, and here are these swatches. So this one here is a matte, shimmer, and then another matte shade. So there they all are so far. Alright, the next row we're going to do is all of these down here on this bottom row. Okay, so here are the last 3 shadows right there. These are all 3 shimmers. They're very beautiful. All of these colors are just buttery, creamy. They're beautiful. Very, very pigmented. Easy, so easy to work with. Alright, so I have got a little quick get ready with me using these colors, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I thought that I would sit down and try out this new Viseart the TRYST palette. The first color I'm going to pick up is this one right here, and I'm just going to use this one as my little transition shade. So we're just going to pop this right up here in the crease. Shadows are very pretty color, easy to work with. The brush I'm using on this is the Morphe 513. Okay, so that first shade that I was using right here is called Liaison. The next shade I'm going to pick up is right here and is called Illicit. I'm just going to take that one and just go over here at the outer corner and just start blending it in that crease and kind of go up a little bit. So I darken up that crease area a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to take a Jakekidsnaz, and this is my favorite little brush to do for the bottom and under lash line there. It is just the perfect little tapered brush, and it is incredibly just really soft, really finely pointed there. I mean, incredibly soft. So I'm going to go back in with this first shade that I picked up, and I just want to work on that under bottom lash line. And this brush, it just allows a really nice application of your eyeshadow, plus it doesn't like really allow for a lot of movement underneath that under eye, a lot of tugging, and I really do like that because it's just so soft. And you can see how it's laying down the color without really, you know, having to tug and pull on that bottom line, bottom lash line. Same brush, and I've wiped it all off. Now I'm going to go back into this, the second deeper shade that I used there. Just picking it up there on the tip. I'm just going to go ahead and just use this on the outside perimeter of that bottom lash line. Alright, now I'm going to take my little fat, most favorite little shader brush here, and I'm going to dip it into this middle color, and it's called Darling. Alright, now I'm going to take out a little bit of the MAC Fix Plus and spray. Now I'm just going to go ahead and apply this to my mobile lid only, concentrating on the inside corner and about halfway on the mobile lid. Okay, so I could definitely be happy and leave everything as is, but no, I want to just try out some more of these colors. So I'm going to go back in with this same little shader brush, and I have cleaned it all off, and I'm going to go pick up just a tiny little bit of this deep purple here, and it is called Rapture. So I'm just going to pick up just a little bit of that on the outer edge of that brush, and I'm going to spray it with the MAC Fix Plus. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop it right over here on that outside top lash line there, just a little bit. All right, now I'm going to take my tiny little pinky finger here, and I'm going to just go into this shade right here. It's called Rendezvous, and I've got just a little bit there, and I'm just going to pop it on that middle, right in the middle of that lash line, that upper mobile lash lid. Now I'm going to take a little Wayne Goss. This is number 20, and I'm just going to go on just the edges of where I put that color down. Just kind of blend it out a little bit. All right, now I'm going to take a NARS Larger Than Life. This is in the shade Via Pia, and I'm going to just do some tight lining. Bottom lashes are always the MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash. I love this one. This is just the perfect size for those bottom lashes. The wand is really, really long and skinny, so you can really get in there in those really hard to reach areas. And it doesn't go, you don't have to worry about really transferring down or making a mess if you've got like a bigger, fatter brush. Okay, I'm going to go back into the palette here and grab just a little bit of that top middle shadow that I used. And I'm just going to go up here and just dab a little bit here on my brow bone, just for a little extra highlighting. Okay, now I'm going to pick up this is the Givenchy. This is the eyeshadow primer. I really like this one. It is really nice. It does a really, really good job of just getting a really nice coat on those lashes before you go in with your mascara. Okay, top lashes, I'm going to go in with this Wonder Beauty, it's called Unlashed Volume and Curl Mascara. Oh my word, this stuff is so good. I mean, so good. So impressed with this mascara. Alright, so this is one coat of this Unlashed mascara from Wonder Beauty, and I love this. I mean, look at these lashes. Isn't that crazy? So anyway, I'm going to go finish up my lips and my hair, and I'll be right back. Alright, so this is the final look that I came up with. I love this palette. I do. The colors were so easy to work with. They're beautiful. They're blendable. Highly pigmented. I had basically zero fallout. Truly zero fallout. So I love this palette. Alright, so that is all that I have got for this video. I appreciate each and every one of you so very, very much for hanging out with me. And as always, I wish you all a safe and wonderful day. Bye. Alright, as my primer today, I used the Smalley. And I haven't really showed too much about this on my channel here, but it looks like this. It is much like the Benefit Professional, and this one is called Mally Perfect Prep Primer Glow. So that is the primer that I started out with. Alright, so the foundation that I mixed today is going to be the Clé de Peau. I used 1 pump of it, and I used 1 pump of this Becca. I love this Becca. This is the Ultimate Coverage Complexion Cream. A lot of times I will use the Becca if I want to get just a little bit more additional coverage from, let's say, a foundation that doesn't offer like a whole lot of coverage. So that's what I did. I mixed 1 pump of each, and then I also mixed just 1 pump of this Tom Ford Shimmer Shot just to give me a little bit of radiance. The concealers that I used today, I went in first with this MAC Prep and Prime. This is the highlighter in Radiant Rose. So I took a little bit of it and went here in the corners, and then I went in with my By Terry Terribly Denseless, and I took the rest of that here on the outer parts of my eyes. Alright, to set my under eyes only, I used the MAC, the Patrick Star powder. I have a little cap here that I use, and I put 4 different powders inside this cap, and I mixed them all together. Okay, and then I went in with my little, this is a Revlon, I call this my little stippling brush. So I just went in and just kind of patted everything all around. The 4 powders that I used a little bit of this IT Cosmetics. This is the Bye Bye Pores Poreless Finish Airbrush Powder. I love this. You can mix this in with any of your powders and you're going to have a beautiful, beautiful finish. On its own, it's okay. And sometimes I have used this on its own, but I just like mixing this with other powders, like just a loose powder. The other powders that I used in there is going to be the Laura Mercier, the loose setting powder in translucent. So I took a little bit of it. I also used a little bit of the Laura Mercier. This is the mineral powder in Rich Vanilla. And the final powder that I used was the Lancome, and it is in Pêche. So what I did was I just mixed them. I put them all in this little cap, mixed them all up, and went to town. Now, I did have quite a bit of extra left over, so that's what my little mixture looks like. So tomorrow, I will use the rest of it on my face. If you ever have powders, like the loose powders that, maybe you like something in one powder and then you go to a different brand and you like something over in this other brand, mix them together. You would be so surprised at what you come up with. All right, for eyebrows today, I went in with the Wet n Wild Iconic. And then I also did a little bit of filling in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. I set my brows in the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter. Now on my eyes, to prep my eyes, I did the Urban Decay. This is the one in Sin. And what I did was I took that one from my eyelid up to the crease. And then I went in with the MAC Paint Pot in Soft Ochre. And I used from my crease up to my brow bone. Now to set those, I went in with this Becca. This is the Ombre Rouge. And I used this shade right up here to set it. And you all know that I used the Viseart TRYST palette as my eyeshadows. For tight lining, I went in with NARS Larger Than Life Via Pia. Bottom lashes is always going to be the MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash. Now, I did a primer on my eyelashes today by the Givenchy, and this is the Mascara Base Perfecto. For mascara, I used the Wonder Beauty Unlashed Volumizing and Curl Mascara. I love this. Beautiful, beautiful formula. To give a little hydration to my lips, by Terry Balm de Rose. For bronzer, I used the Benefit Hoola Quickie Contour. My highlighter today was from Laura Mercier, and it is from the palette called L'Amour Exotic Face Illuminating Collection. This is what that palette looks like. And the shade that I used was this real pretty pink one up here. For blush, I used the Jouer in Flirt. These are the shades, and I did combine both of them. Lipstick today was by Guerlain in the shade Kiss Kiss in the shade 573. Lip gloss today is by Tarte, and this is the Lip Bling in High Standards. To set everything, I used my Algentis Splash. Alright, so those are all the products that I used for this video.